Good afternoon, family and friends. How are you doing? Welcome to the Woke Nation, the nation of factual truth, the nation of freedom, the nation of boldness, the nation of exploring and enjoying life. It is your life, and you are here to explore and enjoy that life. Don't let anyone limit you. Don't let anything limit you. You have to enjoy your life without fear or favor. Be yourself. Don't let anyone limit you, because that's what the white man did by giving us the Bible, giving us the Quran, giving us the Torah. They were given to limit us, not to empower us, not to educate us, but to miseducate us, to keep us good sheep, good slaves. Instead of us to rise up and demand for justice, they make us keep kneeling down and begging for God to come and save us, begging for Jesus to come and save us, begging for miracle to happen, begging for angel of God to come and save us, instead of us rising as a people and doing what we're supposed to do to live the life we were born to live. We are now living the life they forced on us. Remember that place in John chapter 20, verse 30 to 31, if I'm still correct. He said that there are many other miracles Jesus did in the presence of his disciples that were not recorded in that book. But he said these ones that are recorded, they were written that you may believe, not that you may know. That you may believe that Jesus is the Christ. And say in believing, not in knowing, not even in doing, in believing, you will have life. Which life? The white man's made life. The real life is natural life. The spiritual life is made up life. The religious life is made up life. It's not real. That's why there's no equality in it. In the real life, there is equality. In the real life, there is unity. In the real life, there is peace. But in religious life, in spiritual life, you can never have unity there. You can never have equality there, and you can never have peace there. Peace is only when you come to yourself and begin to live humanly, naturally. That's when you experience peace. Look at what is happening all over the world. With all the belief in God in the world, yet there is no peace. You believe there is spring God, there is spring being that is in charge of what is happening. Nothing happens without his permission, without his knowledge of it. But there is no peace. They told you that God said, let there be light, and there was light. Yet it is impossible for that God to say, let there be peace, and there will be peace. It can never happen. Why? Because the life you are reading and believing in that book is white man's life. It's not your life. It's not your natural life. It is not your real life. The life of faith is fake life. The religious life is fake. The spiritual life is fake. The real life is natural. And whatever problem that comes natural in that natural life, it takes natural solution also to be solved. That's why you have the herbalists. That's why you have the native doctors, those who can communicate with the nature, with the universe, and get solution to our problem. Understand that the life they gave you through Jesus Christ is fake life. Understand the life they gave you through Muhammad is fake life. Understand the life they gave you through Allah is fake life. Understand that the life they gave you through God is fake life. Understand that the life they gave you through religion is fake life. There is no life in religion. Whatever the name is of that religion, there is no life in Christianity. No matter how they will try to deceive you, how they will try to deny that Christianity is religion, ask them what is the meaning of being a Christian or the word Christian. They tell you mean the follower of Christ. It's never that. It's a lie. Just as amen is not be, so be it. So Christian does not mean follower of Christ. Christian simply means congenital idiot. And you must be a congenital idiot to believe that serpent speaks. You must be a congenital idiot to believe that donkey speaks. You must be a congenital idiot to believe that one God created heaven and earth. You must be a congenital idiot to believe that woman came from man's rib. You must be a congenital idiot to believe there is life in a book made from a tree after killing the tree. You must believe, you must be a congenital idiot to believe you have Father in heaven while you are suffering on earth. You must be a congenital idiot to believe miracle will just happen. Your tongue will develop. You must be a congenital idiot to believe that you can walk along the road with closing your eyes, believing God will make a way for you. You must be a congenital idiot to live your life without using your own brain to think for yourself, because you believe God's will must be done. If it is God's will, it will happen. If not, it will not happen. You must be a congenital idiot to believe such. And that's why I titled this, Be the Judge. One of the evils recorded in that book they call Holy Book is judge not. When they tell you thou shalt not judge, that's evil. Anyone that tell you don't judge want you to be moron, want you to remain a moron. You have to judge. When you reject or accept something, you must have been judged. You must have judged that before you made that decision. So there is no idea of telling you do not judge. No matter how you try to spin it, you say no. You mean do not condemn people. You say okay. You don't want me to condemn somebody, but you want me to acquit that person. You want me to praise that person. It's the same thing. I have to judge to do that. If you tell me don't judge, just praise, that's bullshit. Oh, don't judge, just, okay, let them be, let the sleeping dog lie. Stop beating the dead horse. That's bullshit. Why do I have my brain? That's why you see, no matter how you try to tell your children, don't do this, they will do it. Because they have the mind of their own. You cannot control people forever. You tell your children, hey, never you go close to that door. Okay, they're waiting for you to step out. When you step out, they will show you they are human being. They have the mind of their own. And that's why you see children in America telling their parents, I hate you. Because they can use the mind of their own, and their parents cannot beat them as they beat us in Africa. To say, shut up in the name of God. Shut up in the name of police. Shut up in the name of whatever or discipline. No. That's why American children can say, Mom, Dad, you are stupid. How can you believe that? Some of them stop going to church with their parents because they can think for themselves. Their parents say, oh, you are going to hell, my child. Yeah. The devil is at work, my enemy. Think. If your God is alive, if your God exists, why will he allow the enemy to seduce you? Why will he allow the enemy to tempt you and make you fall? Where is that God? Think, be the judge, be the judge. You see coronavirus killing people, and you see one stupid reverend father, I think they call him What is that stupid man name again? It's my brother though, but he's stupid. Religion made him stupid. Just as I was stupid. He's a priest under Roman Catholic Church. Igbo man, I think he said Ebube Monso. Stupid man. See, Ebube Monso, what is Monso? Have you seen Monso? The more of your own ancestors, you call it Mojo. But the more of Roman idols, you call them Monso. Oh man, I felt the same way many people felt when they began to watch that video. The first time I began to watch it, he was holding that bottle saying he has found the cure for coronavirus. I thought he was talking about herb. I say, that's evidence that God cannot do anything. People has to find herb or medicine to cure this coronavirus or vaccine. So I deleted that video the first time somebody shared it on the WhatsApp group, the Woke Nation. I deleted it from my part. I don't want to listen to stuff because I know all of them, every minister of God, they are morons, they are stupid, they are imposters. I don't waste my time listening to them unless to judge them. I judge them. Yes, of course. That's what makes me a man. That's what makes me a human being. If you cannot judge, you are sheep. You animal. I'm not the one that call you. Your book said that you are sheep of God by believing in God. You are sheep of Christ by believing in Christ. What is sheep? Is sheep human or animal? You tell me. So I say, you know what? Let me listen to it again. Let me see the solution so that I can show that herb. You need herb, not God. You need medicine, not God. You need vaccine, not God. That's what you need. So I was surprised that guy began to talk. He said, thank God Almighty. He has found the solution, the cure for coronavirus. He brought, first of all, he pulled a chaplet. Oh, I say, come on. Not this stupidity again. Come on. He pulled rosary, say rosary. And the Bible. That is the cure for coronavirus. This stupid idiot, before he was conceived, Pope has been praying rosary and the Bible. Before he was conceived, Roman Catholic Church has been using rosary and the Bible. Yet he sat down and concluded that I think this is the, what I will use now, although they shut us down. But in this my hideout, from here, since we can do Facebook Live or we can record something and show and share on social media, let me promote this rosary and Bible as solution or as cure for coronavirus. The idiot forgot that in Rome, which is the head of his church, which is, they can remove him today if they want, and God cannot stop them from removing him. They can say you are no longer priest. That's it. From Vatican. Vatican is closed down because of coronavirus. Priests, bishops are dying. People that are more anointed than him in Roman Catholic Church has been dying because of coronavirus. But he still figure out a stupid African man he is. A converted African man, converted from being human to animal. He say rosary and the Bible is the cure for coronavirus. If you can read it morning, afternoon, and night, you see how he put it even. That guy is stupid. He said before you eat, you take it. Before you eat your breakfast, then after your lunch, you take it. Then after your dinner, you take it before you go to bed. And that's how he become the chief moron. He's a very stupid man. Ebube Monso. I think one stupid, my cousin who live in Cameroon, they invited him one day in some of my kinsmen, one December like that, to come and perform. I laugh. And their problem still there. Because no one can solve your problem. No prayer can solve your problem. It's you that can solve your problem. It is simple for us to solve our problem. Unity. When we unite, we solve our problem. It's very easy. Africa don't have much problem, don't have hard problem. Our problem is so easy. Our problem in Africa is so easy. So easy. And that's what the white men know. The solution to our problem is unity. If we can unite better, how can we unite if we don't agree with the truth? You have to embrace factual truth. So you can agree with your brethren who are fighting against white supremacy, which is Christianity and Islam in Africa. All all the people you see in power in Africa today, why Africa don't have peace, is because they belong to these religions that establish white supremacy. That's why you cannot have solution to African problem today. It is Africans that will bring that solution to African problem. But how will they bring it when they are in Christianity? How will they bring it when they are in Islam? The very religions established to keep them docile, to keep them under, to keep them good slaves or better slaves. So that's what you need to do. We need to judge. You be the judge. If there is God and the coronavirus is killing both people of God and everyone that come in contact with it, where is that your God? Can't you judge? You believing in God despite the factual truth around you is like walking along the street with your eyes closed, and you are walking on a street that have gutter. There is opening before you. If your eyes is shut, you will fall into that ditch. And that's why he said religious people are like the blind, leading the blind. Your priests are blind. Your pastors are blind. Your apostles are blind. Your prophets are blind. Your evangelists are blind. All your spiritual and religious leaders, they are blind. And if you are following them, you are equally blind. And both of you will fall into ditch. That's why you fall into that ditch of confusion. Ditch of suffering and smiling, suffering and denying. But you be the judge. If God exists, if God is real, your village will not be the way it is. You have been praying before you were born. People have been praying in your village, going to church. Ask yourself, why is your village still in the shameful way it is? Some of you cannot even take your friends to your village. Unless to go, boom, boom, you run away. But stay there, you say, no, we're not staying here. We're not staying here. You keep them in the city and go visit your people and come back. And you are saying there is God. And this God is the one that is appointing people, putting people in power to rule over you or to take care of. What are they doing? Look at your own village. Look at your own town. Look at that place you were born before you run away to abroad. That place you were born before you migrated to city. That place you were born before you did everything possible to be where you are today. Where is that God? You be the judge. You see all the pastors, men of God, building. You see churches everywhere in the nooks and corners of your town, of your cities, of your countries. Yet there is no solution to little problem. Coronavirus is a little problem. The reason why it's killing many black people, because they don't listen. Not that they don't want to listen, but they don't have option, especially in America. In China, it was not killing black people. In Italy, it was not killing black people until it gets to America. And then are falling for it. Because you come in contact with the people that had it been that avoided the people that this thing originally have, they will not contact it. And when black people contact it, because you are not used to it, they induce you into coma. Then there you die. Because you'll be fighting to stay alive. Chasing money, then you live. That's what I wanted to say. We are chasing money and leave our life behind. They made us to be chasing money. Whether in abroad or home, we are chasing money. We don't value people anymore. We don't value life. All we are chasing is money. We don't chase life anymore. It doesn't matter what you claim to know or what you claim to have. If it's not yielding money, they don't respect you. They don't acknowledge you. They say, who is that one talking? You are making noise. Show us the money. If you don't have money, you are nothing. You be the judge. If your God is real, if your God exists, why are you suffering the way you're suffering? You say it is part of God's will. You must suffer to show the glory of God. One day God will remember me. And did you do that to your own children? You be the judge. You are a parent. You have children. You get back to those children. And your children are crying for hunger. Hunger is wiring them. They are hungry. They are crying, shedding tears. Ordinary, your little baby, because they can't sleep, they are crying. You see how you have sleepless nights. just to make sure they are well. You rush them to chemist or to hospital. Oh, I don't want anything to happen to my baby. Because you care. But you say you have God Almighty. And that God is watching you suffering. They're telling you it's because of sin that one person committed one time. And you believe that bullshit. You be the judge. If your God is real, if there is God who created heaven and earth and who run things in this world, why is your life and your face like that? I will continue with this. Let me go to work, okay? Have fun wherever you are. But you be the judge. Keep judging things. Don't just believe. Don't just swallow it. You are not a sheep. You are human.